फिल्म है दो कटलों की।
सानिया एंड अनंत।
He reminds me today of cassata ice cream.
बिल्कुल
बहुत ही
Caventers
happy.
तुम JNU से हो?
Yes.
पता ही नहीं था.
तुम्हें नहीं पता था?
नहीं.
How is this?
तुमने क्या क्या कर रखा है ना? I remember I was like I want to be a part of a film जो मैं हंसी खुशी देख भी सकूं और हंसी खुशी कर भी सकूं.
Oh, अच्छा, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
This was the perfect film to do.
Attitude क्यों नहीं चढ़ रहा है?
Imposter syndrome ही नहीं खत्म होता ना मेरा. Happy faces of my family just made me feel like yeah I'm doing something good. कोई बात नहीं, चलो मेहनत करेंगे. I love my job. I love being an actor.
Once my job is done, then I'm an audience.
और बताओ.
और बताओ.
तुम बताओ.
अच्छा चलो ऑडियंस को बता दो कि आप हम दोनों को देख रहे हैं और बताओ पे.
Hi guys, welcome to और बताओ. मेरा नाम स्तुति है and I'm sitting here with two people जिनके लिए the definition of कटहल I think forever change हो गया है.
बिल्कुल.
Yes.
Sanya Malhotra, Anant Joshi, welcome to और बताओ.
और बताओ आप बताओ.
भाई बहुत और बताओ होने वाले हैं. आप 3 दिल्ली वाले, इनको तो हम ऑनररी दिल्ली वाला कह रहे हैं.
I'm almost दिल्ली वाला.
Almost दिल्ली वाला. JNU में पढ़ाई करिए. सानिया of course दिल्ली.
या गार्गी. तुम JNU से हो?
Yes.
पता ही नहीं था.
तुम्हें नहीं पता था?
नहीं.
How is this?
तुमने क्या क्या कर रखा है अनंत?
Sanya meets Anant. Anant meets Sanya.
He has done
No.
so much. He has such an interesting life.
Yeah, I lived a good life.
Yeah.
And he reminds me today of cassata ice cream.
बिल्कुल.
Yeah.
बहुत ही
Caventers की.
happy रंगों में अनंत यहाँ पे हैं and rocking a different shade of khaki
Yes.
than the one in the movie is Sanya. So सबसे पहले तो do you guys, I mean we have to talk about kathal. How can we not? Can you guys spot it?
Can you spot the kathal?
तो kathal is jackfruit. It's also a sabzi. It's a film.
Yeah, it's a fruit.
पसंद है आप लोगों को actual kathal?
मुझे तो बहुत पसंद है.
I love it. I think it's one of my favorite sabji.
Yeah.
And what a fun title to have in a movie. Tell my viewers a little about the film.
फिल्म है दो कटलों की.
सानिया एंड अनंत.
दो कटहल की फिल्म है. 2 लीड हैं वो 15-15 किलो के जो चोरी हो गए हैं. अब पूरी पुलिस फोर्स मोबा की उन्हें ढूंढने में लगी है क्योंकि बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट केस है ये. हमारे MLA जी के 2 कटहल चोरी हो चुके हैं और अगर हमने नहीं ढूंढा तो हमारी नाक भी कटेगी और जनता की भी. समझ रहे हैं? बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट केस है.
I love the phrase कटलों की.
या कटलों की 2 कटलों की कहानी.
And आप अपने किरदार के बारे में.
मेरा किरदार तो मतलब मैं फॉलो द लीड वाली किरदार है मेरा. एंड आई थिंक सानिया इस पूरी इन्वेस्टिगेशन को जो महिमा का किरदार कर रही हैं वो लीड कर रही हैं. और सौरभ, कुंती, उनकी पूरी एक ब्रिगेड है. इनकी पूरी एक पुलिस आर्मी है जो कि कटहल को ढूंढ रही है. और हम लोग ज़्यादा खुश नहीं है कटहल को ढूंढते हुए बिकॉज आई थिंक हमने बड़ी मेहनत से पुलिस में भर्ती होता है कोई आदमी और उसके बाद अगर असाइनमेंट मिल जाए कटहलों को ढूंढने का तो थोड़ा सा लगता है कि
वो डायलॉग में दिखता भी है.
हाँ.
कि चोरों का स्टैंडर्ड इतना गिर गया कि कटहल चुरा रहे हैं. पुलिस वालों का स्टैंडर्ड कौन सा आसमान चुरा है.
हम ढूंढ रहे हैं. I know.
तो ये हमारा ये टैगलाइन है. ये दिस एक्सप्लेन्स द फिल्म. तो आई थिंक दिस आयरनी इज व्हाट मेक्स द फिल्म सो फनी बिकॉज इट्स अ फनी आइडिया कि इतनी एबिलिटीज़ होने के बाद जब आप एक आप पुलिस जैसे सीरियस डिपार्टमेंट में जाते हो वहाँ पे अगर आपको आपका एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन जो है एक प्रोजेक्ट दे दे 2 सब्जी को ढूंढने का. तो आई थिंक ये थोड़ी आयरनी है एंड दैट इज़ द सटायर दैट आई थिंक आवर राइटर अशोक जी tried to portray and I think that has come out really well.
And they take on a number of things, corruption,
yeah.
The social reality.
Yeah, Kathal is what probably that is the gateway to a real picture to the world and to see how our system is actually working without being preachy. And it is what it is. You take what needs to be changed and how it's need to be changed because I think she's here to set a right example.
अच्छा, I want to know this as actors. 1 साल हो गया ना फिल्म को शूट किए हुए.
हाँ.
ठीक है. And have you guys seen the movie? This is a pre-release interview. So have you guys seen it?
I have seen it.
I haven't.
Why? The consciously like nervous?
No. अभी किसी ने पूछा ही नहीं. मुझसे किसी ने पूछा नहीं था कि देख लो फिल्म. नहीं. हाँ, पता नहीं हुआ नहीं. And also I like to watch मतलब मुझे ऐसा था कि मैं Netflix पे ही देखना चाहता हूँ फिल्म को.
That's
with the
sweet,
audience,
yeah.
because
That's
I think
true.
once my job is done, then I'm an audience. So,
Nice.
so maybe
I
this
also
could
saw
be a
it on
reason.
Netflix. They send you a link.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, अच्छा, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I thought Sanya Malhotra के लिए special screening रखी गई.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं था.
Okay.
नहीं, they send you a link and then you have to.
Sanya is so
Oh,
sweet.
अच्छा,
No, she's like, nahi, aise.
अच्छा,
Okay, we have to address this. You both, and Sanya, you're many films old, okay?
It's not many. Just
But
like
7
abhi bhi you
11.
have this
7 years. I've done
7
14
years. Oh,
films.
okay. 14.
7 years is 7 years.
हाँ.
14 films.
Yeah, double.
Films where your work has been really appreciated. So, abhi bhi, how are you this girl next door? This why attitude क्यों नहीं चढ़ रहा है? कब होगा वो that hoity-toity, you know, I'm the star?
नहीं होगा वो. मुझे लगता नहीं, बहुत मुश्किल है वो होना. Imposter syndrome ही नहीं खत्म होता ना मेरा. I was just telling him yesterday, कल चाटा मार दिया मुझे imposter syndrome ने, because it takes me time. Like I still feel like बहुत मुश्किल से जो चीज़ मिलती है ना, तो it's unbelievable for you.
But I think it's the grounded nature of yours that makes you.
I think it's not me also. It's the people around me that keeps me grounded.
हाँ, सब
Because
चाटा
I
मारते हैं इसको.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है. होट नहीं पाती मैं. पिट के. That's not true, but I think I treat this as a job, and it's a conscious effort to keep not to make this the most important thing about my life, you know. I love my job, I love being an actor, I love being part of such stories, but at the same time I am a different Sanya when I'm with my family, you know. So that's really important for me too. I actually treat it as a job, and that's been a very conscious effort कि इसको इतना important नहीं बनाने लगा कि Sanya the actor. I think तभी.
But you're always very involved and you're very personal with.
Yeah.
Like whenever I've witnessed her working, and this is what I've made me fall in love with her ethics of work and have inspired me. Ki yaar, actually we have people who are setting up such a right example for at work. It's because it's such a thin line with her. She gets completely involved.
When I'm working, yes.
हाँ, तो.
But no, when I'm offset, then I'm not like.
Offset, हाँ, of
Yeah.
course.
So you
I'm
used to
talking
turn
about
and
when
off
working.
really quick?
Now I've started doing that. I usually used to take my characters back home. But I know now that it's so important to have that boundary and to have that work boundary, because in our industry there are no boundaries whatsoever.
Yeah.
We work on Saturdays, Sundays. We do not have like a personal life. That's very important to, I think, for you to keep yourself grounded. You need to have those connections in your life. And I think my friends, my family in Delhi, my friends in Delhi, my friends in Mumbai, they keep me grounded. And the fact that they're not from the industry really helps. So there are other things that are important in my life too.
So.
You know, when you listen to her, like you said कि नैनीताल से आप हैं, तब एक टाइम था when you wanted to be the hero, और JNU जाके आपको लगा कि नहीं, मैं seriously acting लेना चाहता. How much of what she's saying you can relate to, because she's still so grounded. She's taking every film as if it's her first.
Yeah, I mean, my experience in Delhi has changed a lot, because Nainital mein to I was only inspired by Govinda and his stardom. So I think for people who are coming from small town, हम लोग references लेते हैं सिर्फ screen से directly, because and also that was not the generation and time of Instagram and social media, wherein you would get to know so much about their personal lives. You see what you see on screen, and then you think this is how it is. Like this is this is the scale of glamour, and this is कि गोविंदा आज सेट पे लेट आया तो वो भी स्टारडम का पार्ट है. गोविंदा ने आज इतने लोग छत से कूद गए. These are the stories which were made in tabloids those days. So
would you also dance like him?
Yeah.
He is a very good dancer, Stutee. Also a trained flamenco dancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Training from
so-
Spain.
Yeah, I went to Spain
ऐसे
to
नहीं, Spain जाके
for
सीख
some
कर
time.
आए हैं.
JNU, Spain, क्या सुन रहे हैं?
Exactly,
नहीं,
that's
वो-
what I'm telling you. I didn't know, because I have heard different stories, and then now he's telling me he's from JNU.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the time when I got into theatre, and I started hanging out. I got to know a real side of performance and what it does to you, and how much you can take from this. So that shift was when JNU happened. Yeah.
Very
Such an
cool.
interesting life, yaar.
ये भी नहीं पता था हमें dances well. Okay, now about bagging this role, how was that? How difficult? What struggle?
So I think बहुत सही एक हम लोग भी फेज में हैं, because हमारे पास अच्छे casting agencies हैं. नए लोगों के लिए तो खासकर like casting bay who did casting for this. So I got a message from अनमोल्स टीम कृतार्थ ने मुझे मैसेज किया एंड उसमें पूरा डिटेल था कि ये कठल का ये फिल्म है, हम लोग फिल्म कर रहे हैं, सिखिया कर रही है, एंड उसके साथ में एक न्यूज़ का लिंक भेजा था उन्होंने क्योंकि ये सही एक घटना पे आधारित है. सो वो न्यूज़ का लिंक जो भेजा था, आई क्लिक्ड इट, आई सॉ दैट न्यूज़, आई सेड नो इट्स अनबिलीवेबल, आई वाज लाइक करते हैं इसको, और बस टेस्ट हैपेंड एंड यशो सॉ माय टेस्ट एंड रेस्ट इज हियर.
Yeah.
Sanya, with you in this film, what is it that drew you to the script? Of course, it's quite
Just the one-liner. I remember.
कटले
खो गए हैं. और गुनीत भी बोलती है. I remember. This is after Paglet. I got a call from Guneet and she said I have a very interesting story. और मैं बहुत excited हूँ. मैं तुम्हें सुनाना चाहती हूँ. हम जल्दी से Zoom call करते हैं. And we did a Zoom call. She told me the one-liner of it. And Yasho and Ashok ji were still working on the script. And she was so excited that she was like, मैं अभी बता देती हूँ. मैंने कहा मैं भी बहुत excited हूँ और मैं सुनना चाहूँगी. Then I met Yasho, he gave me a narration and I loved the script. It sounded so bizarre and the fact that it's based on true events was unbelievable. मैंने कहा ये कैसे हो सकता है यार, ये 2 कटहल खो गए, कोई पुलिस पे कैसे जा सकता है कटहल खोने पे. मतलब बहुत ही बिजार सा साउंड है, बहुत ही यूनिक साउंड किया. एंड एट दैट टाइम ना आई रिमेंबर आई वाज लाइक आई वांट टू बी अ पार्ट ऑफ अ फिल्म जो मैं हंसी खुशी देख भी सकूं और हंसी खुशी कर भी सकूं. मतलब ऐसा कुछ ऐसा ना हो कि सीरियसली बैठे में आपका मूड ऐसा हो रहा है कि क्या करें. वैसी फिल्म चाहिए थी मुझे, एक लाइट हार्टेड. And I think this was the perfect film to do. And not only me, all the actors, I think even when people will watch it, they will feel that relief कि finally they're watching something जो हंसा रही है. There is so much that the film has to offer. तो मेरी भी वही feeling थी when I heard the first one-liner for the first time.
You know, Sanya, जब आपसे मैंने सवाल पूछा, you said something very nice, which is कि जब कोई चीज़ आपको बहुत चाहिए हो, वो finally मिल जाती है तो समझ नहीं आता है. You know, it's in so many ways, it is a dream come true for you. Recently, you bought a house. You're, you know, and yet you're so grounded. What does this mean for a girl from Delhi to, you know, move cities, get her dreams come true, give back to her family? How would you describe that whole journey? Because so many people जो आपको दूर से देखने they'd be like, I want to be her, I want her life.
Oh, very surreal. It feels unbelievable, and I think 7 साल हो गए ना काम करते हुए. This is the first time I saw when we moved. So in Delhi we moved out of a house where we lived for more than 25 years. So for that move was really tough for my parents, but at the same time when I saw their faces in that new house, that's the first time in 7 years I felt, oh, this is the reason I was away from home and I missed some really important events and family gatherings for this day, you know, because constantly I used to feel FOMO to hota hai na when you're not around your family and you're constantly working, but you need such, you know, I don't know, the thing in front of you. And I saw it for the first time in 7 years and I was like, oh, and I felt very happy and I felt very fulfilled and grateful ki thank God, like I can see this happiness on my parents' face. My nani never had her own personal space, you know, never had her own room. And when she got into the house for the first time, I got like, she started crying and she was so excited to see it. So just to see happy faces of my family just made me feel like, yeah, I'm doing something good. कोई बात नहीं, चलो मेहनत करेंगे.
That is so sweet. You made all of us emotional.
Yeah.
But yeah, more power to you.
Thank you so much, Stutee.
Okay, so अब हर कोई थोड़ा सा emotional हो रहा है और हम इंटरव्यू के एंड में हैं.
कसाटा.
Emotional पिघल गया.
कसाटा पिघल रहा है.
Pack the Kathal a little. Let's feel.
Yeah, I got some.
So finally, of course, we want everyone to watch the film. Thank you for this conversation.